Hello, everybody. I'm Ronnie Outlaw. I'm here to expose the Virginia Iracing League. It's a rigged league. Tony Rice is the owner of it. Uh, Pretty much, this video will show uh, me going through my journey in this rigged league, and it just shows, I was clean racer and did all I had to do to try to win a championship, only for uh, Uncle Tony Rice to change the rules and everything throughout the season, and just to expose them. And don't join this league. It's a rigged league. It's a pay to get in league. So if you want to lose your money, then you go ahead and join them. But I'm telling you now, it's a rigged league. Check out the video and enjoy.
Practice times, perhaps. I'm not sure.
Mm.
But yeah,
No, it's showing all of us at the tail. 9, 10, 11, 12.
okay, so you'll just have to race your way through the. Okay, that's almost like an inverted field in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah. I just want to welcome Ronnie Outlaw, our newest member.
Yeah, there he is now.
He'll be in the 27 tonight. Low range fish finders, car number 27. So I think he'll be a great asset to the league, and I guess we'll do a couple of laps and warm up, and I'll advance it to the next session.
10-4. Now let me check something. It's showing. Let me see how much time is it showing. You have 5 minutes. Yeah.
Right,
so actually, let that run out because we'll go ahead and take a commercial break and hear from our sponsors. And so,
okay.
Down on pit road. We got a green flag in racing once again here at lap 86. Ronnie Outlaw tucks in behind the number one. Trying to keep pace there with Harold Garofoli. Casaza a little further back. The two leaders got away from him just a little bit. He's got a nice gap between him and Paul Bajanic, though. Paul Bajanic fighting his way through the traffic there, and Matthew Fitz getting very close to the lucky dog position. He's now in the 9th position. He's got to get past the 15 to be in the lucky dog position. Where is the 15? He's there. He is up there. Yeah. And Ronnie Outlaw has moved into the lead ahead of Harold Rothman. Outlaw now leading the race. And so now they're fighting. Now look at you. We start lap 102. I mean, he's right there with the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. It almost looks like he kind of backed off there just a little bit. Maybe cool those tires just a little bit. Now less than 40 laps to go. But Harold, he's really done a good job keeping those tires alive tonight. And like I say, they all pitted on lap 75. All the leaders did. And so, yeah, went just beyond the halfway point. And he was pretty aggressive with it, too. They weren't just chilling out there, just rolling around. You know, they were getting after it. It's Paul Bajanic. Looks like Matthew Fitz is trying to get up there. Oh, look at Ron Walters right behind the 00, challenging for that lucky dog position. Paul Bajanic running in the top 5, a nice 4th place at the moment. their race there, that's between those two guys. That has nothing to do with Paul Bajanic. He doesn't have to worry about those two guys right now anyway. As they continue to battle along back up at the front, Harold Rothman. Oh, it looked like he might be taking a shot here, folks. Going down the back stretch. He's been waiting and waiting. And he finally saw an opening. Harold Rothman trying to solidify that lead. It looks like he will. He slides and moves up into the lead ahead of Ronnie Outlaw, once again leading this race. Ronnie Outlaw now trying to look at Harold Rothman. He really ran wide that time. And oh my goodness, and he opened the door the same way Outlaw opened the door. And now this time, Rothman has opened the door, I think, for Ronnie Outlaw, and they're duking it out, going right down to the line here. Ronnie Outlaw back to the lead. Harold Rothman not ready to give up just yet. They continue to battle, and boy, John Casazza, he is slowly working his way in there too. He is ready to pounce if something goes wrong with those two leaders. Just saw Harold Rothman tag that outside ball. And now we'll have to keep an eye on that. If we start seeing him tag that ball more often, that car is getting tight, and those tires could be going away ever so slightly. He definitely has been doing some hard racing out there, that's for sure. I'm trying to find any way past the 27 there. John Casazza with the 00 now. Matthew Fitz not battling for position, but Fitz right now in that lucky dog position. Ron Walters right there behind him. Now lap 113 of 140. Where these laps are really starting to dwindle down now. Look at Harold Rothman running wide again. I tell you, he might open that door for John Casazza. And the two guys that could really challenge for a lead position are not on the lead lap. How about that, folks? Look at Matthew Fitz there. 26 laps remaining. Right now, he's about as high as he can go, unless he can get back on the lead lap. Nothing else that he can do at the moment. Getting very close there to John Casazza. Look at Harold Rothman taking a little bit of a peek on the high side. Trying to keep it off that outside wall. John Casazza getting very close to the number one. Harold Rothman, Guate, he is right there with the 27. Trying very hard to make that pass on the high side. Just can't make it stick. Boy, Ronnie Outlaw putting on a great battle here. And you guys are duking it out for the win here tonight. Harold Rothman once again taking a look down on the inside. Oh, super close. He went to the outside, and it's almost like he tried to do an undercut. Harold Rothman is searching everywhere, trying to find an opening that he can exploit. With 21 laps to go, Matthew Fitz remains a lap down in the lucky dog position. Only 8 laps to go. Lights are out on the pace car. This may be his last chance to try to see if he can do something here with Ronnie Outlaw. Pace car down on pit road, waiting for the green flag. Got a green, here we go. And they're racing down to turn 1. Outlaw, good restart. Al Rothery scraping that outside wall just a little bit. We're trying everything he can. Oh, we got us and I think it's Alex Garrett. Lights are out on the pace car. It'll be a green-white checker attempt here, folks. This is basically going to be, this could be Harold Rothery's last chance at a win here tonight. And boy, look at old Paul Bajanic. He is ready to go. Pace car is in. Here we go. Coming out of turn 4.
Green.
Got the green flag. Green-white checker attempt number 1. Now 2 laps to go. Harold Rothery trying hard. Look at Paul Bajanic trying to stay up there with him. Rothery taking a look on the high side. Trying to see if he can make something happen. Racing around out of turn 4 to the white flag. Final lap of the race. Going down into turn 1, it's Ronnie Outlaw. Look at Harold Rothery on the high side. Trying to make something happen. And they're racing down the backstretch. Rothery fighting hard on that high side. Can he hold on? I don't think so. If they're coming to the line, it's going to be close, but it's going to be Ronnie Outlaw. He is going to be your winner here tonight at Stafford. Ronnie Outlaw wins his inaugural race here with the Virginia Iracing League at Stafford Motor Speedway. Man, what an exciting race right there.
As you all can see, I won my first race with these guys. They really, you could tell they wasn't too happy about it. But I want y'all to know that the 13 and the 42 car are the new guys in the league. The rest of these guys have been racing together for years. So they know exactly what they're doing and what's going on. The 42 car was buddies with Tony. So, he probably knew what was going on. But anyways, the rest of the video are going to show you me doing my clean racing and doing what I can do. Continue to see what you think about it.
Coming around now, lights are out, so it'll be lap 121 when we get the green flag. Ron Walters, Paul Bajanic, Ronnie Outlaw, followed by the 42 there, Bunkowski. Sean Sujanani, he's still on the tail end of the lead lap. Cosner's still on pit road along with Kerry Bray. Pace car is in. Green flag wheel racing once again. Good restart there for Ron Walters. I see Ocasio making his way off of pit road. As Ron Walters opened up a half a second gap there. Look at Paul Bajanic. He's in trouble here. He's under attack by the number 27, Ronnie Outlaw. Bajanic running quite a bit wide there, trying to hang on the high side. But I think Outlaw is going to get him as they go down turns 3 and 4 and pick up that second position. And don't look, here comes Bunkowski. He's got a full head of steam as well. He's trying to get back to the front. He was your pole sitter and trying to get back up to that first position. And they're seriously trying to put some heat on the 99 there. Ron Walters. Walters ran a little wide there. Outlaw took a little look down on the inside. Wasn't enough of a gap to really squeeze his car down in there. Ron Walters looked like he's really trying to protect that inside line. He is getting a nice grip down on that inside, and that seems to be where Outlaw wants to go, to try to make a pass. And every now and then it seems like he pushes up just a little bit, but not quite enough just yet for Outlaw to get in there. I mean, he is right on his tail. And there he opens it up. And Outlaw trying to see if he can get in there. Careful. He's almost, if he had gotten a little closer, that 99 would have been coming around for sure. And he's down on pit road, on pit lane. And now he's definitely opened up too much there. And Outlaw, he will squeeze on by. I think Bunkowski's going to follow him right on through to that second position. That was a Herculean effort there. The 99, Ron Walters, to hold on as long as he did. Ron Walters, I'm not Ron Walters, but Ronnie Outlaw back to the lead position there with Joshua Bunkowski in that second position. Now, Sham Susanati, he's gotten up there, gotten past Paul Bajanic. That's a nice battle for position there, fourth and fifth. On lap 131 of 185. Outlaw, once again, he's going to see it. Well, the gap now is, we've seen him before, almost a full second, but he's barely, not even 3/10, just maybe only a couple of tenths now between him and Bunkowski. And I think they both took 4 sets of tires on lap 103. I think that's Hector Ocasio up ahead of them. He did get back off the pit road, so that was able to get that damage repaired, enough for him to get back out on track, finish this race. He's 8 laps down, but he's definitely not last, that's for sure. Oh, Bunkowski tapping the wall there. I tell you, it's like they're just pushing the limits, the absolute limit there. Ronnie Outlaw is managing to stay ahead. You can see that right front tire of Hector Ocasio. Oh my goodness, he almost gets into the 27. And boy, I tell you, he's pace car coming down on the pit road.
Green flag.
We got a green flag. Here they go, racing down to turn 1. And of course, Ron Walters, he's off and running. Let's keep our eye on, let's see, Bunkowski as he tries to navigate through those 3 cars between him and the leader, Ron Walters. Ronnie Outlaw got a little hung up there. There's Matt Holden. Paul Bajanic and try to follow the 27 through. Meanwhile, the Bunkowski battling with the 33 there, Oliver Steven, now to the 45, Mike Berg. One more car to catch before he can get up there and get at Ron Walters once again. Down on the inside, careful, oh boy. He just did squeeze by. Ronnie Outlaw also trying to get past the 45. That's allowed Paul Bajanic to get somewhat close there. It seems like the position of where that 45 is, you drive down deep and it's going to push up, obviously, and it's kind of cutting off his corner exit there, the angle that he wants to take coming off the corner. And I don't know, that 45 is putting up a bit of a fight. It looks like Outlaw will get him this time, though, as he definitely runs wide that time. I think Bajanic may also squeeze on by as well. Meanwhile, up the front, look at Bunkowski. And he's definitely down on the inside of the number 99, Ron Walters. Walters trying to hold on the high side. 35 laps to go here. But Bunkowski, he does go back to the lead. Outlaw Ron Walters definitely not able to hold on as Bunkowski and Outlaw once again go back to positions 1 and 2. Outlaw's right there in that second position, about half a second behind the 42 machine. Ron Walters, he's trying to hang in there with the 27. Paul Bajanic also right there behind the top 3. And then the gloves are starting to come off now, guys, and everybody's really going hard here now. And after all that time, Joshua Bunkowski, your pole sitter, has finally gotten back to the lead. Starting to open up that gap a little bit, about 0.6 of a second. And we saw Ronnie Outlaw doing that earlier in the race. Towards the beginning of the race, he opened up a nice little gap, almost a full second, I believe. Oh, Ron! So he's racing along here, and going down in the turn. I think it just got away from him. He's in really deep that time, and that was a little bit too deep. And fortunately, he did not collect the 3 car, but yeah, it just came around on. It's Bunkowski and Outlaw, Sue Giannani, Paul Bajanic. They're all right there with your leaders now. Pace car, I believe, is coming down pit road this time around. There he goes. Hang on, folks. Green flag once again. Bunkowski will try to see if he can win from the pole here. This would be his first league win. Ronnie Outlaw trying to rack up another one. Paul Bajanic got himself on the podium position at the moment. Shamsu Giannani got some fresh tires as well. He's going to try to chase down that number 3. Meanwhile, Ronnie Outlaw, he's already 0.4 of a second behind Bunkowski. As the laps slowly tick down, it'll be 20 to go this time. Ronnie Outlaw doing everything he can, trying to see if he can catch Bunkowski. Let's compare their lap times and see if we can see what's going on there. And Bunkowski, let's move that so we can compare him and Outlaw. And Outlaw, he's been a little bit quicker a couple of days. They're trading faster lap times. Outlaw was quicker on lap 164 and 165. But then Bunkowski, he was faster on laps 162, 63, and 166. And once again, Outlaw is, and we're only talking like a few hundredths of a second. So not a whole lot of time. But the gap is, it was 0.4, now it's about 0.3. Paul Bajanic, him and Shamsu Giannani fighting for that final podium position with 17 laps to go. The gap now just under, it's kind of hovering around 0.3 of a second. Joshua Bunkowski, and oh boy, he's almost starting to do the same thing that Ron Walters is doing. He's opening way up and diving down, but if he goes up too wide, I tell you, Ronnie Outlaw is going to get him, and he might have him now here, just down on the inside. The drag race down to the turn 1, and I think Outlaw may have him here, folks, as they come off of turn 2, racing down the backstretch. and Ronnie Outlaw once again to the front, and now it'll be up to Bunkowski whether or not he can catch up to the 27. 13 laps remaining. And still Paul Bajanic, he's actually broken away from Sujanani now about 0.6 of a second. So right now he's looking good for a podium position as Ronnie Outlaw and Joshua Bunkowski battle for the race win. Laps continue to wind on down here. Bunkowski, he's sticking right to the back of the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. Yeah, they do. I see the number 12 there, Clay Rice, and somebody else up there. I think that's I'm not sure who else that is in front of him. I think it's his mother, 12 Rice. They're going to get caught by your leaders here in about a lap, maybe half a lap here or so. So, yeah, this could get interesting here. Ronnie Outlaw, he's going to have to navigate past these two. Bunkowski, I'm sure he'll be ready for anything. Boy, it's 8 laps to go. Wow, this could really pose a problem for the 27. He gets, and they both get caught up. And where's Paul Bajanic? And he goes on by into the lead. Oh, my goodness. And I wasn't going to say it earlier, but Paul Bajanic, he was far enough back. If something happened with the leaders, he was indeed going to be there to capitalize. And, oh, my goodness. And let's go back and take a look here and see. And so there's Joshua Bunkowski. And it all happened when they caught those lap cars. That's exactly when the problems began for both the 27 and the 42. They're coming down there, and look at, he just doesn't have anywhere to go. Outlaw can't do anything. He has absolutely nowhere to go, and the 12 is not doing anything wrong. He's just him and the 98. They're really down on that inside line. Try as he might, there's no room, and the 42 might have had too much steam there and just piled right into the back of the 27. There was nowhere for Ronnie Outlaw to go.
Well, as y'all can see, I was headed for another victory, and then I got dumped by the 42. He wasn't penalized or anything for straight up dumping me, So, like I said, I could see things were going on, and it is what it is. I just continued to race and be the clean driver that I was, and pretty much, they couldn't stand that I was such a dominant driver as far as I'm concerned. Continue to watch, and here we go to the next race and see what y'all think.
Road this time around, there he goes down the pit road. We'll be waiting for that green flag to come out.
Green flag, green
And we have a
flag.
green flag in the air, and we are racing here at Martinsville. Everybody off to a good start. Look at Bunkowski battling over Clay Rice. Ronnie Outlaw on that high side. Go down into turns 3 and 4. Trying to quickly get ahead of those AI cars. Terry Bray completes lap number 1. And they're clear. I see Sean Sujanani. He's trying to see if he can get up there and get past the 12 there, Clay Rice. As they race down turn 1 and 2. Oh, Sujanani gets a little loose there. Boy, he holds on to it, though. Nice recovery. He does lose some spots, though. Ashton Rice, she gets by. So he'll have to recover from that and try to work his way back up there. Currently in that 6th position. Meanwhile, up at the front there, Terry Bray continues to lead Bunkowski by about 0.7 of a second. And he's got Ronnie Outlaw out on his heels. But taking a little peek down on the inside. And this will be a little bit of a marathon of a race, 175 laps, and they've got those 3 sets of tires. And who knows, they may use just about all of them. Kerry Bray, so far so good. He's staying ahead of these guys. Staying around about 3/4 of a second there. Gronkowski, boy, he really has got his hands full there with Ronnie Outlaw. Oh, he is blinking a little bit. We were talking about that before the race. His internet connection, he races fine, but his ping, for you computer nerds out there, y'all know what that is. His ping is quite high. Ronnie Outlaw is starting to close in a little bit on Kerry Bray, now only half a second behind the number 13, but Kowski is still there in that third spot. Kerry Bray has led every lap so far. Right now, he's kind of holding on to a half-second lead over 27. Ronnie Outlaw tries to close in and put a little more pressure on him. Being only a half-mile circuit, it doesn't take a long time to get one lap done. We're on lap 12 already, making lap 13 as we pass the start. Boy, Ronnie Outlaw is right there. They're still a little over halfway behind the first car that would go a lap down, which would be the 25 Holden. I tell you, things will get dicey once they catch those back markers. And look at Gronkowski. He's got a second wind as well, closing in on the 2 leaders. Sujanani is behind him, about 5 seconds behind though, but he is definitely clear in that 4th position. Now, Gronkowski and Kerry Bray, their teammates with Pitbox Racing, and Ronnie Outlaw, he's the only driver there for Outlaw Racing at that point, that stretch. And boy, I tell you, that gap, I think right now, who knows, Ronnie Outlaw might just be pacing himself. Boy, I tell you, this could be one heck of a battle at the end of this race here. These guys, they're just running along here. Matt Holden on the tail end of the lead lap. They're not exactly gaining on him either. I tell you, he's about 14, just about 15 seconds behind. They're very slowly reeling him in, so they may actually turn a whole bunch of laps before they catch the back of the field, which I'm sure they don't mind that at all. They can just continue to race along. Your top 3 definitely going away from the rest of the field. Sham Sujanani, he leads the rest of the trailing pack in that 4th position. Clay Rice is in the 5th spot. Ashton Rice is running 6th at the moment, followed by Terrell Rice. And in the 7th spot there, Sarah Oliver is in the 8th position, having a battle there with the 15 of Chris Page. They're followed by 45 Mike Blake, rounds out your top 10. Oliver Stevens in that 11th position, followed by the number 25, Matt Holden, who's still a little early, just about on the same straightaway as Kerry Bray. I think Kerry might be able to see him now as he comes out of the turn. Yep, you can see the tail end of the field. So they are slowly starting to close in on him now. Only 3 seconds, not 3 seconds, actually about 2 3/4 seconds from Matt Holden there. And boy, I tell you, they are going like gangbusters. Boy, look at Ronnie Outlaw down on the inside, taking a little peek. The interesting part is going to be, how hard are they going to push it? How long can they push it with their tires? I can't wait to see how this is going to shake out here, folks. taking a look down on the inside. And boy, they're door to door. Wow. So they're continuing to go at it. Outlaw still not quite able to get there just yet. You know, he is not going to be easing up Kelly Bray at all. And look at how Joshua Bonkowski, I mean, he is right there. And oh boy, it's about to get real interesting now, folks. Good Lord, they're about to catch the tail end of the field. So you know that's going to be interesting. Ronnie Outlaw does get ahead, move into that lead position. But boy, he'll be the first one to have to deal with the foul mark, as he does get down very well on the inside there, Matt Holden. And Kerry Bray just, and they come together there a little bit. Oh, and he almost loses it. Good job for 13 and the 42. They check up and avoid a 3-car pileup right there. That would have been all 3 front runners. That little checkup there, Kerry Bray, he knows Ronnie Outlaw, he's still battling to get clear of the 25. Now he just does get clear. Kerry Bray now working his way past Ronnie Outlaw. Who does he have next? It's a 33 there. Oliver Stevens will be the next one through. There's Kerry Bray. Joshua Bonkowski going to see if he can follow him through that hole. Boy, the 25 looked like he tried to close that gap there a little bit, and they're racing down the backstretch. That is, oh boy, that is tight. And good racing down on here, folks. Meanwhile, Ronnie Outlaw just getting past Stevens. Look at the 13 there, Kerry Bray. And he's doing a great job door to door with Stevens. And he scoots on by just as well. Oh, and he hits that curve. Wow, and remember I was saying about the curve, those curves can be treacherous, but he did manage to fuel stop there, top off the tanks, a little bit of strategy. Got a green flag. And green flag. Racing has resumed here at Martinsville. And now it's Sean Sujanani kind of picking up where he left off with the number 12. But boy, I tell you, he's got Ashton Rice now. None of them have changed tires. He's trying to see if he can get up the front. There's Ronnie Outlaw back in the 4th position. Trying to follow Sujanani around on that high line. He dives down to the inside. Not too much room down there for him to go anywhere, though. Now he's battling with Sean Sujanani for the 2nd position. I think he's going to get it. Sujanani's about a quarter of a car ahead. And Ronnie Outlaw sees a little bit of an opening now down on the inside. Oh, this isn't good. They're both trying to split the 12. Oh, and the 12. Oh, boy. The 12 almost bounces off, and they do come together.
Caution, yellow flag.
The caution. Oh, a big pileup. Caution there. And so Clay Rice, he is going to have to get towed out of there. You know, I may have to, if we have another caution, I may redo my trading paints, because I'm wondering if, I thought Ronnie Outlaw would have a custom paint. It doesn't, that looks like just his default paint. We may have to rerun it. I'll do that.
Green.
Because we probably will have more cautions. I think that was caution number 2. Racing has resumed here. Outlaw out front. Kerry Bray in that 2nd position. And there's a nice gap between him and, let's see, Bonkowski was holding up well, keeping up with those guys. But he's got a couple of cars he needs to get past. trying to see if he can get down to the corner before the 45. And Mike Brown gets there. He slams the door shut just a little bit. Monkowski trying to get a good run off the corner. Still can't quite get close enough. Chomsky Giannotti right behind him in that 5th position as Outlaw and Bray still battling at the front. And he's trying to squeeze his way through there. I think he's going to make it this time. He gets back into that 3rd position. Outlaw still has his hands full there with the 13 carry. Bray Clay Rice finally made it back to the pits. Both him and Matt Holden, they were kind of getting towed back. Had some obviously damage there for Rice getting flipped on his side. But he'll probably get back out eventually, I would imagine. And these two continue to battle at it. And Monkowski, that's a familiar picture right there. Monkowski in that 3rd spot. He sees the two leaders going at it. He's got Sujanani right behind him. And he's only about 3/4 second behind him as well. Ronnie Outlaw trying to, he's got right now, he's got a couple of car lights between him and the 13. Well, now 52 of 75, of 175 that is. Both Ashton Rice and Oliver Stevens, now they're running, but they're both 3 laps down. Clay Rice and Matt Holden remain on pit road. And the 98 there, Terrell Rice, he's actually on the tail end of the lead lap. Meanwhile, up at the front, Ronnie Outlaw not getting away from the 13 of Kerry Bray. Kerry sticking to him like glue here. And they both have come in and pitted once. I'm going to guess that Ronnie Outlaw only took 2 tires. He had only a 12-second pit stop. Kerry Bray had 22, so you would think that would indicate he had changed 4 tires. And Ronnie Outlaw just a little bit of slight damage on that right front fender. Got knocked in just a little bit, but otherwise okay. You almost kind of think Kerry Bray is just biding his time. He is just kind of, know there's a long ways to go. Not quite to the halfway point yet. And that'll be about somewhere around like 87 or something like that. That'll be technically And Matt Holden, he's back out on track. I think Clay Rice is also back out on track as well. So we've got the entire field back out on track racing once again. Matter of fact, Clay Rice, the Ford machine, he's less than 5 seconds away. Let's see what kind of speeds they're getting here. Here they are coming out from turn 2. Looks like they're hitting about 108. On the straightaways. Monkowski trying to see if he can reel himself back in. They're all kind of spaced out equally here right now. You can see Monkowski right there, Kerry Bray, and then Ronnie Outlaw. Nice gap to all 3 of them. And I think Clay Rice, yeah, he'll be the first car in there. It's not congested, so that's good for Ronnie Outlaw. He'll be able to deal with that car, or whoever it is that he has to catch up to first. He'll be the first one. So while we're running around, as they come around to their pit boxes here, no fast repairs in this league. You see that little bit of damage on that right front. Now, last time I do believe. Yeah, he got left side tires last time. Now he's getting I mean, he got right sides the last time. Now he's just getting left sides put on. Bunkowski's already on his way. I think he might have just popped off of fuel because he was only there for 7 seconds. Looks like Outlaw is going to sit there for a while, try to get some of that damage fixed here. Man, he's got a lot of time. He's got to get going, and now he does end up going. I think he was trying to get as much of that damage fixed as he could. Outlaw, a lot of work to do to get up through the field. We'll see how quickly he can get up there. Pace car down pit road, waiting for the green flag. Green flag and racing once again here at Martinsville. Boy, look at Sujanati under a lot of pressure from a 40 finder. And Mike Barrett, Sarah Alba right behind them as well. And he does get clear of the 45. Trying not to let the 13 of Kerry Bird get too far away. Third on back, Joshua Monkowski trying to work his way up the order here. Currently in that 4th position. Trying to get that position from Mike Berg, not too far behind. He's running out there. He's in quite a bit of traffic right now, so wow. And he still has plenty of time. We're lap 82 of 175. I'll tell you, Martinsville is a bit of a traffic jam. It's very difficult to find room to get past. And right now, Outlaw is basically just really boxed in. This is where it can get a little treacherous. And once he sees these cars start to spread out a little bit, he might find a gap somewhere that he can exploit. Monkowski back up to that 3rd position there, clear of the 45 now. Sean Sujanati, the gap is 0.2 seconds, very out front. He's been battling with Ronnie Outlaw the whole time, but right now he's able to take advantage of the clean air in front of him there. Speaking of Outlaw, he's got a little bit of a gap there. Now it's just the 98 there, Terrell Rice in front of him. That is a battle for position. So now the cars are, well, there's still a couple of them side by side in front of Rice. He might be able to pick off the 98, but we'll just have to try to. I think he's a little quicker going into the corners, and sometimes that's where it gets tougher. 2 additional sets, so he does have 1 additional set of Goodyear tires. And got a little damage in the front, but the restarts are on the leader. And boy, I tell you, he caught Sarah sleeping, and the rest of the field too, I would add. Monkowski, where he's got Mike Webb, Terry Bray, Oliver, everybody right there in the mad dash trying to get back to the front. Sujanati right now, 1.5 second lead. Kerry Bray on that high side trying to get past the 42 machine. And it looks like Monkowski, for a minute there, I thought he was going to get boxed in by the 78. It might happen this time where he's fighting back, and he stays ahead of the 13. Joshua Monkowski, he has a lot of speed. We have seen that. And he definitely has some speed, that's for sure. And behind those two, here comes Ronnie Outlaw now in that 5th position. Boy, they're starting to dice it up here now. Sean Sujanati, meanwhile, remains out front 1.2 seconds ahead of the chasing pack here. And boy, they're really battling hard. They're all trying to get past the 78 Sarah Oliver. No one's gotten there just yet. 78 car, I think he's about to get under attack once again by the 42. Oh, he's going to try to go under. I think he might get it. He races down to turn 1, and Monkowski moves into that 2nd position. Kerry Bray. Sarah Oliver kind of opened the doors, allowing these guys to get through on the inside. Oh boy, I think looked like Ronnie Outlaw almost had to check up to keep from running into the back of the 13 Kerry Bray. Oh, very close battling there. Now Ronnie Outlaw trying to get past the 78 as well. And he knocks the 78 into the wall too. And at least this time she continues to keep going. That was an interesting pass. It's like he passed her, but then kind of flipped over there and hit her anyway. Let's go back and take a look at that pass there, and there they are. They're coming down the outlet, coming down into that turn. Already hits the left rear, almost gets into the 13, and Jed now he's trying to clear the 78. It's quite a battle and very close. I think this might be where he finally pulls off the pass here. Gets down on the inside. And kind of a little bit of a tap, maybe a couple of laps if you do a green flag pit stop. Like Berg also coming in 45 car. And now Mikowski dealing with the 12 of Cole Rice. First time since the restart, encountering some lap traffic. And looks like he'll be able to get by pretty good there. Kerry Bray will be next to try to follow through that hole. If he can, he's got Ronnie Outlaw hot on his heels though. And they're Sora Oliver just coming out of the pits. Oh boy, this could get a little touchy here. And they're all going to have to go around the outside. We're going inside the 12 and outside the 78. Oh man, Outlaw kind of got sandwiched there. He's got cars on the inside trying to make a mad dash down to that inside. And now Outlaw once again trying to get his way, fight his way past the 12. They're not on the same lap at all. The track. And it's Minkowski, Kerry Bray. You got the lap car there, Austin Rice. They're trying to navigate past her. Minkowski's been able to stay ahead of both Kerry Bray and Ronnie Outlaw. Oh no! Oh boy!
The yellow flag is out.
Caution is out. Kerry Bray. Oh my goodness! And Minkowski right there in position as well, ready for this restart. And he's going. And this time Outlaw's trying to stick with him.
Green flag, green
We got a
flag.
green flag once again. Going down into turn one. Boy, he really got in there tight. Ronnie Outlaw in battle for the lead position here. Minkowski right there as well, watching everything unfold in front of him. Blue car battle right here for the lead. Outlaw taking a look, trying to take a little bit of a look down on the inside. Boy, I tell you, he's got to have eyes in the back of his head as well, because Minkowski is right there. He went a little wide that time. trying to see if he can creep up on that high side. Oh boy, had to get out of it a little bit. Got a little too close to the 27. Well, I tell you, they're driving it like you stole it out there, folks. Looks like Monkowski running a bit wide, but I think Outlaw might have it this time as they go down into the turn. Boy, the 15 of Chris Page, he's hanging tough on the high side, though. And it seems like, I don't know, the 27, I thought he was going to get a run down on the inside. It's like he eked up there just a little bit. But 15 is running strong. Monkowski taking a look on the outside of Ronnie Outlaw and just barely has his nose ahead. Let's see what happens down here as we go down to turn one. Monkowski trying to make that outside line work there. Not quite working just yet. It's almost as if the 27 right now, it's almost like he's having to drive defensively to really can't attack the 15 because he's having to worry about that 42. And he is really having to keep an eye on Monkowski. As the laps continue to tick on down. Gianni now on the lead lap. He's right there behind these guys, watching everything unfold ahead of him, watching a great battle. They almost a battle for second position there. It's kind of frustrating. You're right there with the leaders, but not on the lead lap. Yeah, I'm sure. He only got him laps down because he took that green flag pit stop, and I'm sure he wished he could take that one back maybe, because there was another caution not too long after that, but who knows, his tires might have been cooked, and he might have been, it might have been a situation where he just had to go ahead and pit. Chris Page now gapped for 0.6 of a second. He's actually kind of pulled out here a little bit. Ronnie Outlaw, let's see. Key last put on lap 122. Monkowski put on lap 130.
The yellow flag is out.
Ronnie Outlaw leading him to the green flag. Mike Berg on that high side. Chris Page on the inside with Monkowski in that fourth position up on the high side. Pace cars in. Outlaw brings him right to the line. And boy, the 45's right there with him. And the 15 of Chris Page, who he was battling hard to get around. Now it's a good news for Outlaw because he's free and clear, well, sort of, because Monkowski now is trying to see if he can work his way through this traffic, trying to catch the 27. He hasn't been taking that inside line. He hasn't been going as tight on the inside as the other drivers. He's been running a little higher. He may find it a little difficult to get past that 15, because Outlaw sure did. As you see him now trying to pull away, it's just about a one. Oh, we got it for caution, and oh boy, that was Clay Rice. Oh, and he's on his roof. Wow. To see if he can do something with the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. We'll see what happens here. Pace car is in.
Green.
And they get going. Monkowski's, he's a bit far back there, and he kind of lays back on his restarts, but he did that. He's clear of the 45, just about. And he should be able to get past him here. And yes, he is. So now he's setting sail for the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. Well, I tell you, Chris Page and Mike Burke running third and fourth. Human drivers in first and second. It's the humans versus the AI, folks. gap is about 0.6 of a second, now about 0.7. It'll be interesting to see if he can indeed reel in Outlaw. Let's see. The rest of the field is kind of spread out here. There's Susanati, Rice, Clay Rice, he's back on track. And so Oliver, she's running, everybody's running in the back, and you can see the field is kind of spread out.
Caution, yellow flag.
We got another car ready for the restart here. Pace car should be coming down on pit road. There he goes. Winkowski's right there, Stan, right with the 27. Trying not to let him get too much of a jump on him, but he gets going, and boy,
Green.
Winkowski does not get a good restart at all, folks. And I mean, Ronnie Outlaw just took out, and matter of fact, Winkowski even lost position to the 15.
The yellow flag is out.
And Chris Page is in the water barriers there and stuff, the water barrels, and heavy damage on the 15. He actually continues on though, but this is going to introduce a green-white checker. Boy, I tell you, Winkowski, he has got to get a better restart than that if he's going to have any chance of challenging the 27 for a win here tonight at Martinsville. Because I mean, Ronnie Outlaw just left him in the dust quite literally there. Outlaw got a good restart last time. Let's see if he can repeat that. Pace car's on pit road, and he drops the hammer.
Green flag.
He still gets a better restart. Winkowski a little bit better, but boy, Mike Bird is right there on the inside. He needs to stay clear of the 45 he has. Any chance to catch a 27? He's already up to half a second on the 42. And probably just going to run out of laps now. And coming to the white flag. Now just got to bring it home. Winkowski not really close enough to really mount an attack. So he'll come on around. He turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Ronnie Outlaw will take the win here tonight at Martinsville. Ronnie Outlaw battling his way through the field, managed to get back up there, get on that top step for the win here tonight at Martinsville. Good effort there by Winkowski. He's already down pit road, ready to go. And he's got to go to the victory lane there and stuff. And looks like I guess he's trying to find some place he can maybe do a burnout if there's room. It's pretty tight confines here at Martinsville. So congratulations to Ronnie Outlaw. And maybe, I don't know, maybe he won't do a burnout. He's going to try to, I think he might try one down here at the start-finish line here. Let's see what happens. And, or maybe, oh, there he goes. So there's a little bit of room. Doing a cautious burnout here. Just enough room to do a few donuts. While he's doing that, we'll bring him and Joshua up to run a circle here. And so he'll park it right there, and we'll go ahead and go on down there with him. Okay, folks, we're down here with your two top finishers here, Ronnie Outlaw and Joshua Winkowski. Hey, Ronnie, you got a copy.
Get her done, boy.
Yeah, man. Congratulations on that win, man.
Yeah, feeling good, man.
I tell you, that was a heck of a race out there, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. It's been a long time coming. You know, I've been working and trying to figure some things out, and it's starting to come together, man.
10-4, man. I tell you, and And that's, sometimes when folks come to Martinsville, people will be like, oh, no, it's Martinsville. But for the most part, you guys did pretty good out there, man, in even dealing with the traffic and stuff. Knowing how tight it can be, though, man. But, yeah, good job, man.
Yeah, man. It's a fun track. It's really, I can't stand Martinsville, to be honest with you. It's always been a hard track for me to figure out. But, I did my homework, and I've been working on things to try to figure out, how to get this thing in the front, and it's been working out.
10-4, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I give a big shout out to the man above because this wouldn't be possible. And then, of course, my sponsors, Lawrence and Russell Marine, they give me the equipment to do what I love to do.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations, and we'll see. We'll probably see you tomorrow night, I guess, for the truck race.
Nah, I won't be
Yeah.
there.
Oh, you don't do
that
the.
one.
That's right. You don't do the trucks. My bad. Okay, so
No.
we'll see you next week then, buddy. So congratulations and enjoy that victory.
Well, there's another one in the bag, as y'all can see. Clean Racing got another victory. Just doing what I do and trying to enjoy, my time racing. And you can hear through the conversation in Discord that them older guys that's been in the league, that you can hear how they're got attitude, toward me now, and I could tell. But anyhow, I just didn't let it bother me. Actions speak better than words, and I did it through my driving, and things were just working out just fine for me. It wasn't for them. But anyhow, they'll take it to the next level to do whatever they can to try to slow me down. Continue to check it out.
Now, our last late model race, that was at Martinsville Speedway. Boy, I tell you, that was a real barn burner when the smoke cleared. Ronnie Outlaw picking up his first win in the series this season. And so very exciting time for him. We're going to try to see if he can continue that streak. And tonight, we're going to look at the driver standings. These are the overall standings, but we also have the top 5 highlighted. And we still have several races to go before we get to the playoffs. But we're just going to start keeping a track of where everybody is. You see Ronnie Outlaw and Joshua Bunkowski. They're having a nice battle at the top there for the overall position in this series. But, man, that nice battle down there between Paul Bajanic, Ron Walters, and Shamsu Janani. Walters, he is on the bubble, and he will have to keep working hard the next few races to stay in that top 5, which will be the cutoff. It's only the human drivers. There's some AI sprinkled in there, but the human drivers will be the ones that get promoted to the playoffs. So definitely see how things work out tonight. And pace car should be coming down on pit road this time around. And there he goes. All we need is the green flag, and we've got it. We are racing here at North Wilkesboro. It's Outlaw and Bunkowski down into turn 1. Look at Outlaw trying to get ahead, and he just does. Oh boy, they're squirming all over the place. Kerry Braid battling with the 93 there. Andy Konsalova. Outlaw does get up to the front. Bunkowski trying to get his wheels up under him, get going, set the sail, chasing down the number 27 there. And this is going to be almost like dirt track racing here a little bit. Because these guys, not sure if all of them have experience on dirt, but a few of them do. But they may be pulling on those dirt track skills. Kerry Braid right behind Bunkowski there. Still pretty close. Outlaw continues to lead now 0.4 of a second ahead of Bunkowski. Konsalova got back just a little bit though. He has Paul Bajanic right behind him in that 5th spot, followed by Shamsu Janani. He can see the top 5 directly in front of him there. And I tell you, both Paul Bajanic and Shamsu Janani, they're going to get a nice jump on Ron Walters here tonight. Ron unable to make it into the server this evening. Just have to post a good finish here. Always easier said than done. Kerry Bray. Look at Kerry now getting up to the front, challenging for the lead. And he does take the lead position. And now Bunkowski's back to challenge Outlaw once again. Moving on into that second position. Seven laps in the books already, getting ready to make it 8. As they cross the stripe there. Oh man, Ronnie Outlaw, oh, he's turned sideways. He keeps rolling and we don't get a caution. Not sure what happened there. And he went off, got a report that he did spin off the track. Let's go take a look and see what happened there to Outlaw. There he is, Paul Bajanic up underneath the 27. Oh, and I think, oh, he got hit by the 238, Shamsu Janani. It looked like maybe he was trying to check up for the 3 and stay green, though. Ronnie Outlaw, he's in the 4th position. I mean, not 4th, but 14th position. But, oh, my goodness, he is about to go a lap down. So we're just going to, he's going to have to pedal hard here now because Kerry Bray is breathing right down his neck. That's not for position, Kerry. He is your leader. Bunkowski got his second win now, trying to get back up there, challenge the 13. Lap 11 of 145. They only have one more set of tires here tonight. Bunkowski getting a little closer, trying to see if he can maybe stick his nose in that. Boy, that curve here at North Wilkesboro is treacherous. They're going down the front stretch here, start lap number 12. Bunkowski trying to see if he can get through there. Not quite close enough. Kosalova, you can see Andy's moving in a little closer now. He's watching what's going on here, trying to get the feel of these late model cars. I think, like I said, I believe this is his first time really racing them. I don't know if it's his first time racing them at all or just with the league here. Certainly with the league, but it could be his first time really racing them at all, to tell you the truth. But so far, he's in that podium position. Well, I tell you, Ronnie Outlaw is doing everything he can to stay on the tail end of the lead lap. And he qualified outside pole, so yeah, he's got the pace to actually be up the front leading. So it's no surprise that he's there. But unfortunately for him, he's going to have, if he was on the lead lap, he'd obviously be pulling away right now a little bit. He'd have almost a half-second lead on Kerry Bray, but such is not the case. Bray is your leader. The Outlaw, he has now gone a lap down. Still a long way to go, but he has gone a lap down, so he'll be in the lucky dog position. Bunkowski still behind the 27. A little bit of the 27 is acting like a little bit of a buffer. Now Kerry Bray now trying to thread his way through the tail end of the field. Sometimes he has bad luck with those AI cars, and trying to see if he can manage and got past who was that? That was Mike Berg that he got past. So he made his way past a couple of them. Sarah Oliver right there in front of him. I think that's Clay Rice up ahead. He's so busy trying to watch those cars. You really got to watch those curves, I tell you. You go down in that curve a little bit too much, and it is definitely going to bite you hard. Coming up on the 12 machine there, Clay Rice. And Bray tries to make a move down on the inside. Plenty of room to get down through there. Boy, he's door to door as they go down to turns 3 and 4. Trying to pick off him and the 25. AI car's not giving him a lot of room, but he does clear the pack. And also the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw, also not on the lead lap, but he does squeeze past. Such a frustrating thing there for Ronnie Outlaw. He's literally running right there with the leaders, but one lap down. But you know what? All it's going to take is one caution, and he is in that lucky dog position, and he'll be back in business. We're only at lap 30 of 145. A long ways to go. He's not that far away. You can see Ronnie Outlaw in that lucky dog position right behind him. And he's probably hoping that something's going to happen at some point, trigger a caution. But everybody's kind of just doing their thing out there and cranking out the laps. Oh, Kerry Bray scraping that outside wall. And tell you the truth, Ronnie Outlaw, who knows, he might be thinking about, maybe I should try to get up there and see if I can unlap myself. Coming up on the 49 there, Ashton Rice, she's about to go a lap down, I believe. She's the last car on the lead lap at the moment. Outlaw trying to catch Kerry Bray as he puts the 49 a lap down. So that's not good for Kerry. That's not good for Ronnie Outlaw, because now he's got to get by that 49 because she's in the lucky dog position at the moment as he tries to squeeze by on the inside. You see second place Bonkowski in the 42 machine. The Outlaw does move into the lucky dog position once again. 13 Kerry Bray. Where's let's see, where's Ronnie Outlaw? There's Ronnie. Ronnie basically doing what he can do right now. It's just, this is sort of like damage control. Hey, what else can you do? Is, you know, he's a lap down, he's in the lucky dog position, and as luck would have it, wouldn't it be something if they went flag to flag caution free and he just remained in that lucky dog position the entire time? You know what they say about wishing for a lucky dog? You know, be careful what you wish for, because you may end up being the caution when you're praying for a caution. Chris Spades there making their way past the 15. Clay Rice up on the high side, weaving their way through traffic. So Ronnie Outlaw definitely showing his racing skills here tonight at North Wilkesboro. But you got to feel bad for him, because, boy, I tell you, he could definitely be challenging for that lead right now. The leader, Kerry Bray, just literally only a couple of car lengths ahead of him, get past him. Oh, just saw Kerry Bray just take a nice little chunk of a curb right there, and he was able to continue on. Boy, he got lucky there, folks. Look at Ronnie Outlaw is right on his tail here now. Now you have to hope that they get through these turns cleanly, because if something happens between those two, even though Outlaw is in the lucky dog position, he would not get the lucky dog if he is involved in whatever caused the caution. Boy, taking a little look down on the inside, can't quite get there. And now they have the, who is that, the 98 there, Terrell Rice. Probably came up at the worst possible moment, kind of disrupting the flow between those two right there. Not racing for position, but Outlaw may be thinking about trying to get that lap back. At least then he would be on the lead lap, and then we can just let the chips fall where they may after that. And we're starting to get closer to the halfway point. Now lap 64 of 145. Let's make it 65 laps as they cross the stripe right about now. And Mike Berg looks like he has indeed put that number 45 behind the wall. He doesn't appear should be coming back out anytime soon. Koslova right there, and everybody's 2 laps down except for Kerry Bray and Bunkowski. Now, Andy Koslova, he was far enough behind those guys when they had their green flag pit stop. So when Andy comes in and pits, that should rotate them right back up to the front. And now it's just a question of, and here comes Andy. Now, boy, he would have loved to have had a caution come out and at least trapped one of those guys a lap down, but no such luck as the 93 machine makes his way down pit road. Actually, a slew of other cars. There's Terrell Rice. I think it's Clay Rice. More folks, they're just coming off of pit road. Have Holden making his way in. Koslova at his pit box there, getting a set of tires there. We're on lap 75 of 145. So he's definitely gone halfway by now, falling to the 3rd spot so far. And he is on his way. So Koslova, he is now he is on the tail end of he's on the tail end of the lead lap. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong guy there. He's in the 3rd position, and Ronnie Outlaw is actually on the lead lap. He pitted on lap 68, but he is indeed now on the lead lap. Boy, I tell you, if there's a caution, and that will put him right back up at the front with the leaders there. I can almost, okay. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be the 13 getting together with the 49? And she's just racing up there. I'm not sure what happened. It looks like Kerry, he's going on by. And let's look at this view here. I guess she's trying to pinch him off there a little bit and almost got him in trouble. And she's ended up being the one getting into the wall. So the 49's Ronnie Outlaw, he's on pit road. And that would look like that was probably just a fuel stop, I would imagine. Let's see. So Kerry Bray, he's your leader there. Bunkowski will be restarting in the 2nd spot. Then a little bit further back, then there's a bunch of lap cars between 2nd place and 3rd place, Andy Koslova, but I'm thinking that like the one to go, they'll get all of those lap cars moved back or move Koslova and whoever's on the lead lap up to the front. Ronnie Outlaw is a little bit further back, and Paul Bajanic also now on the lead lap once again because of that caution that got him got his lap back there. So actually a little bit of fortune there for a couple of the guys. And I think everybody's pitted that's going to come in and pit. And the minute I say that, here comes Ronnie Outlaw coming down pit road again. And unless he didn't think he got enough fuel in the car, he might have opted to come in again. Let's see here. Oh, he never took his tires. Okay. So now he's coming around there. He's going to get his set of tires. He might have, the first time he pitted, he might have topped off the fuel, and now he's just coming in to get the tires, because if you do them both at the same time, you can change the tires before you get all the fuel, and then you have to sit there and do the fuel. So he opted to separate the process, do the fuel first, then go come around and then come in and get the tires. So he had to stop twice, but that tire stop ended up being quicker as he makes his way around now. And lights are out on the pace car. It'll be lap 86 when we get the green flag. They're making their way down towards turn 3. Outlaw, he's coming around now, trying to get back up to his starting position, his restart position. Pace car on pit road. And here we go, green flag, racing once again. Almost like the race start. There's Bunkowski. Now Sujanani, he's kind of right up there with them. There's Andy Koslova down on the inside. Paul Bajanic is a bit further back. Apparently those lap cars were still between them. There's Ronnie Outlaw. He's clear of several of them. And he does have the 98 there, Terrell Rice, and the 78 of Sarah Oliver. Boy, and they're really boy, oh my goodness, is he going to shoot that gap? Let's see. He's easing his way past the 78. Meanwhile, a little further up there, Andy Kosilova trying to keep pace with the two front runners, Kerry Bray and Bunkowski. Bunkowski not trying to let Kerry Bray get away once again. These guys pitted. Now, Bunkowski pitted on lap 66. Kerry Bray pitted on lap 67. Kosilova pitted on lap 74. So his tires are a little bit fresher. But then Ronnie Outlaw got his fresh tires on 83. So of the guys on the lead lap there, he's got the freshest tires of all. But he is a little ways back. He's in that fourth position, but he's got a little work to do to catch the leaders. There they are, right up there in front of him. You don't want to run those. You don't want to run those tires off, trying to catch the leader. He's a little further up, still in that fourth spot, but boy, he still has quite a bit of work to do to catch the top three. You can see Sham Sujanani 1.5 seconds ahead of him. He's not on the lap though. You can see the top three. I'll tell you, these laps have gone by quickly. Even though now he has clean air, but they also have clean air right now. And you know what happens when you start catching the tail end of the field, or back marker cars. Then of course the guys at the front, that's going to hurt them first because they have to deal with that, and that allows folks behind them to catch up. But then they're going to have to deal with it as well. So then it kind of equals out. Once these guys up at the front get clear, then they can scoot on away once again. Where's Ronnie Outlaw? Now he's going to have to deal. Remember I was saying earlier, he was going to have to deal. He did get past Sham Sujanani there. And on one hand, while those other guys were dealing with these lap cars, he was probably gaining a little bit on them, but now he's got to work his way through as well. And he clears the 25 there, Matt Holden. And there's Kosilova. You see the 33 there, Oliver Stevens. That's the only thing between Ronnie Outlaw and third place Andy Kosilova. Now about 35 laps to go. And he's racing on past now. Statistically, yeah, his tires, he should have the freshest tires on track. And Kerry Bray, he continues to lead. In fact, that gap is now 1.3 seconds to Joshua Bunkowski. For a minute there, it looked like Bunkowski was going to try to maybe go for the lead. Kosilova remains in that third position. But boy, you can see Ronnie Outlaw back there. That's that white car behind the black car of Sarah Oliver. And boy, he is starting to try to see if he can get a little closer. He's slowly making his way. You see him now getting past the 78 there of Oliver. He hasn't cleared her just yet, trying to get through. And now he is clear. And now he will set sail, try to run down Andy Kosilova. Kosilova knows that he's got a fight on his hand now for that final podium position. So things are heating up quite nicely here. There's Kosilova, and he's caught up to the 42 there, Bunkowski, as he goes past Clay Rice down on the inside. Oh, and look at Andy Kosilova. Boy, he almost got it into the wall there. One heck of a save. Wow, man, he was majorly sideways there. course, Ronnie Outlaw saw that slide just happening. You know oh, look at Kosalova squeezed down on the inside. Now I see Bunkowski coming down pit road. Now I could have sworn he already got tires, so there shouldn't be any more tires for him to get. I'm not, unless he's getting fuel or something. And green flag pit stop for Bunkowski. And that's what it was, just a splash of fuel so he can get to the end. So yeah, that could be the end of his challenge there for the race win. And boy, now he finds himself on the tail end of the lead lap. Terry Bray sees Bunkowski there right in front of him, only 2 seconds down the road. Now Bunkowski has to try to see if he can just stay on the lead lap here. He was battling in that second position. That changes things a little bit. Kosalova is now elevated to the second spot. So even if Ronnie Outlaw were to catch him, Kosalova could potentially still end up with a podium position, unless he spins out at some point, because that was the second time we saw him get a little sideways. And of course, he's about a half a lap further back, but Paul Bajanic, he is right there in that fourth position. And this is where the fight is at right now. Ronnie Outlaw has caught the 93 of Andy Kosalova. Nice battle brewing right here for the final podium position. Well, for the second spot, because Kosalova is in second at the moment. Ronnie Outlaw is in the final podium position. So both these guys could potentially end up on the podium. After the green flag, it's just a question of who would be second and who would be third. Kosalova, we've seen him every time he comes off of turn 4. We've seen him get a little loose. That's been his little problem area there. And boy, I tell you, he's getting a lot of heat from the 27. Now 24 laps remaining. Kerry Bray just over a second ahead of these guys. And there goes, and there's the 27. Boy, he had to really be careful. He mowed the grass there just a little bit to keep from turning the 93, trying his best to see if he can get up under him there and get that second position. Kosalova drawing on every bit of skill he has. Stay ahead of the 27. 22 laps remaining. Kerry Bray, like I said, not too far ahead of those guys. He's in clean air, so right now he's just got to make it to the checkered flag as the battle rages on for the second position. Andy Kosalova trying to keep the 27 at bay. I saw Ashlyn Rice getting ready to make her way back out off of pit road. And opened up a little bit of a gap, maybe 1 car length or so. Not too bad considering his tires are a good 10 laps older than Ronnie Outlaw's. Now lap 127, 19 laps remaining. Kerry Bray, no traffic. I've got a couple of guys in front of him, Bunkowski and Holden. Right now it'll just be him managing traffic here. And I think I just saw Ronnie Outlaw. He just made the pass on Andy Kosalova into that second position. Now it'll be Kosalova's turn to see if he can put some pressure on Outlaw, but I think now that he's gotten past him, he can truly run the line that he wants to run. And Kosalova's now just trying to see if he can keep up here. Right on board with Andy as he's chasing Ronnie Outlaw, and now on board with Ronnie Outlaw as he tries to get past the 25 there of Matt Holden. And he scoots on past. Definitely, and they see Kerry Bray is directly in front of him now. Kerry, he's got some lap traffic ahead of him, and that may be helping Ronnie Outlaw out. Boy, he's down on the inside of Chris Page there. Careful, don't get up there too close. He scoots on past Oliver Stevens. Ronnie Outlaw, he's closing in on this group, and he gets a little sideways. Boy, you know he's seeing that target. He's determined to get up there and catch that 13. And now he squeezes down through past the 15. Has to get past Oliver Stevens, and then he can once again attack Kerry Bray. Looks like he'll be able to get by on the inside there as they come off of turn 2. And completes the pass as they go into 3 and 4. That has allowed Kerry to get away just a little bit. Now 12 laps remaining. And Bunkowski remains on that tail end of the lead lap in the 5th position. And actually, he pitted on lap 115, but it was only a 5-second stop. So I believe that was just fuel just to get him to the end of the race here. And sometimes it makes you wonder, does anybody else have any fuel concerns at all? Ronnie Outlaw, the gap between him and Kerry Bray is 1.6 seconds. And it's actually going up now 1.7. It could be a chance that there may be a fuel issue. Now, it will make you wonder if these guys are going to have to pit. If any of these guys are going to have to pit before this is over. You see Kerry Bray right there just kind of taking his time getting past the 78. Oh, no, and he goes into the wall. And that's going to bring out the caution. Caution here with 9 laps to go. And that hands the lead to Ronnie Outlaw. Okay, folks, man, we are back. And, wow. And this is going to be tight. But here we go. And lights are out on the pace car. It's not a green light checker, but if there were another caution, then that would trigger the first green light checker. Outlaw gets a nice restart there. Andy Kosalova, not so much. Look at Paul Bajanic down on the inside, and Joshua Bunkowski. Bajanic, boy, he got really close there to the 93. Bunkowski. Now, these three, they're going to be battling for those podium positions. Ronnie Outlaw, he may come away with 2 wins in a row here. Got a win in the street stocks, I believe it was. In the street stocks, he got another win before. It was in the, might have been the trucks maybe. But trying to get another one. It's going to be 2 laps to go. And now these guys are starting to string it out. Kosalova in that second position, getting a little distance between him and Paul Bajanic, all battling for that final step on the podium. Joshua Bunkowski trying to draw a bead on the number 3 there. But as he comes out of turn 4, he is coming to the white flag one final time around for Ronnie Outlaw. And Kosalova remains in that second spot. Paul Bajanic trying his best to hold on to that final podium position. He might be able to do it. And Ronnie Outlaw comes out of turn 4, comes to the checkered flag, and he will grab the win here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Ronnie Outlaw, that one was handed to him there on a silver platter, let me tell you folks, and he'll be more than happy to take it. But congratulations to Ronnie Outlaw on that win here tonight at North Wilkesboro. Time to do a little celebrating. Ronnie Outlaw, Andy Koslova, and Paul Bajanic. And let's see, let's go ahead and grab the guys and bring it on up here. Let's see, where's Ronnie? Bring him on up to the winner's circle. And with and where's Andy at? There's Andy. Bring Andy on up, and Paul Bajanic. And where's Paul? There he is. And we'll head on down there with him. And I guess Ronnie's just going to stay right there. And so we'll hop on down. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top three, Ronnie Outlaw, Andy Koslova, and Paul Bajanic. Hey, Ronnie, you got a copy?
Oh man, yeah, bro. Woo!
Yeah.
Boy, what a damn hard. Boy, this is hard here.
Yeah, got another. What was that other race you won? Was it last week? The late models, or is it?
Yeah, that was Martinsville.
Yeah, that was your first. That was your first league win there, and now here's right. Got the second one. Now this one. There was some divine intervention there, I tell you. But I tell you, a win is a win, man. I tell you. But man, I tell you, that had to be frustrating all race long, being a good portion of the race, a lap down, but racing right amongst the leaders. But hey, you know, say you never give up, man. And this is the result, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was rough, man. You know, following Gary around. You know, but I was like, dude, as long as I kept him in sight, you know, and I stayed right behind him. So when he let them other cars, I would be still on the, you know, I would get the lucky dog. So I just stayed with him, and yeah, man, this is a big win here for me, man, big.
10-4, man. Anybody give a shout out to?
Yeah, I give a shout out to the man above and the ranch, Russell Marine Products.
And congratulations again, man. So go celebrate, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Hey, Andy, you got a copy?
Yep, how you doing, Tony?
Man, I tell you, and man, congratulations, man. I tell you, and boy, talk about baptism by fire, man. And, come away with the podium first time of asking, man. Great effort tonight. Congratulations on that second place finish.
Thanks. Actually, I was a little disappointed in both of those cautions coming out because I don't know about Ronnie, but I know Carey didn't have enough fuel.
Oh wow!
I don't know when Ronnie pit there. If it wasn't for those cautions, I started saving a little bit early in our first run there because I saw how much fuel we had, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to pit twice, and I think Carey was about to have to pit even though he got taken out there at the end. But I don't know about Ronnie. I don't know what would happen if those cautions hadn't come out for him. But yeah, it was fun racing though. These are fun cars too.
10-4, man. I saw Joshua come in and pit, and that's what made me think. And I was telling the audience, I'm like, man, I'm wondering if these guys are going to have a fuel issue here, because he came in for that splash of fuel. He's obviously seeing the same thing you were seeing. And man, who knows? He might have been in the catbird seat if if you had to indeed, like you said, had to pit. But it's great to see the strategy and everybody trying to do what they can to come up on the right side of that.
Well, as y'all can see, I win another one after going a lap down from the 3 car, which every week he ran over somebody. Uh, and as y'all can hear, Uncle Tom, he's saying that the race was handed to me on a silver platter, which that's impossible because I actually won that race strategically by coming in, taking a splash, and everybody else took their tires. You know, I stayed out long on my tires, then only come back in and get another splash, and then come back and get my tires at the end. Uh, and then as far as getting handed to me in a silver platter, uh, Kerry took himself out, which he was going to run out of fuel, as the 93 explained in the interview. He was going to run out of fuel anyway, which I knew that. So it was a perfectly executed race as far as I'm concerned, and they knew that too, and things really got to boiling. They didn't congratulate me or anything in Discord or anything, which it was no big deal. I didn't give a shit. But the next race, he invites some of his other buddies that wasn't even really even in contention for the season. They just popped up and caused all kind of chaos and got me all messed up and getting in my way and whatever, trying to slow me down, getting in my way. In which it worked or whatever they planned. But I would you remember the 92 took me out in the beginning of the season. Well, I would give my revenge back on them, and they actually thought it was an accident. But look at the video, and yeah, you can clearly see. No, I meant to do that. What comes around goes around. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Y'all check it out.
Outlaw is still showing a lap down. Is he going to be in the lucky? It looked like he's in the lucky dog position. And meanwhile, we got a green flag. We're racing once again. So Ronnie Outlaw, he may have the freshest tires, but he's not on the lead lap. John Casaza, it looks like he's actually in the lucky dog position. So those two are battling for that lucky dog position, the 115 and the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. Casaza pitted on lap 94. Outlaw also pitted on 94, but I think John just pitted for fuel. And boy, he's really trying hard to get down on the inside of the 115. Very close there, almost. And and the 115 gets into the 15. He almost collects and he does collect the 3, but Paul Bajanic manages to keep going, and we actually stay green. Little damage there for the number 3. And hopefully that won't hurt us. Oh, we do have a caution now. Let's see. And let's see. Gronkowski. Oh, caution there. Gronkowski. And I think that might have been a little contact with the 27. We'll have to look and see here. And they're coming down, and that's not for position. That's Gronkowski and the 27 there, Ronnie Outlaw. In the 27 car there, and they're making their way down to the turn. He was about 2 seconds behind Kerry Bray at the time. Looks like Outlaw is trying to. There is a big wide open door right there. Outlaw's trying to see if he can get through there, and he just looked like he just pushed up right into the 42. I think he thought he was going to be able to make it stick, and that thing did not turn at all. And so,
Man, that was satisfying. I'm telling y'all now. Well, now it's we've made it to the championship 5, and as you can see at the points that he's got me and the 13 car tied. Which, if you look at the point standings, I got 1 bonus point more. There's no way we could be tied. He's retard. So there's one problem there with it being rigged. And then he's also changed the format of the race. He's inverting the field doing heat races. That never was discussed with anybody or any time in the rule books or anything. So he's changed the format to the race to make it where the fast people would be in the back of the pack and benefits the slow people, in which the 3 and the 238 shouldn't even been in the final 5 because the AI were actually faster than they were. And like I said, the 3 car was always running over people every freaking race, so he shouldn't even never even been there. And lo and behold, guess who wins the championship? Being that his AI, his little buddy, his admin, the 3 car, he wins the championship because everybody else pretty much, I think, backed out. But I I had had enough. He black flagged me for the 3 car coming out of a corner, letting off the gas, which if you look at the video, you'll see the fire come out of his exhaust coming out of the turn. There's no way I could have checked up. So they black flagged me for it. You can't see it in there, and they don't say nothing. But, I got pissed and had enough and didn't give a damn, let them have their money. So I turned around and went back and run through the crowd because I was done with the league. So y'all check it out.
Rounds up, sorts out to these are your top 5 that will be competing in the race. And tonight's a little bit different because we're actually going to have a heat race starting here tonight. It's a 10-lap shootout here, and we were wondering how hopefully this was going to work out right. And out burger car will take that checkered flag as your winner here in the heat race. So that is qualifying. That is qualifying. Normally we've been doing the individual qualifying, but that will be it tonight. Now that's how it lines up, and so we automatically rolled into the warm-up session. But Paul Bajanic, he did win the heat race, so he'll get the pole position bonus points there, and then we'll see how things work out here with the qualifying later on. While Ronnie Outlaw getting a little closer to the 99 there. See Sarah Oliver exiting pit road. Okay, Outlaw has caught the 99, and it looks like the 99 has caught the 3 pretty much, and now it's just a matter of getting past. Ron Walters runs way wide there, opens the door wide open, but he's trying to fight back on the high side. I think looks like Outlaw will get past him into the lead, not into the lead, but in the second position now. Now trying to track down the 3 there of Paul Bajanic. Ron Walters trying to stay with them, or they're about to catch the tail end of the field too. This is going to get interesting. I think that's actually that's Sarah Oliver. That's not the tail. Well, it's not the tail end of the field, but that she just came out of the pits a few laps ago. So they're going to have to deal with her here in a moment. But Ronnie Outlaw, he really works that inside line pretty good there. Paul Bajanic, now Paul, he was pretty quick in practice. I think Ron Walters put down some of the fastest times in practice, him and Ronnie Outlaw. But Paul obviously was right up there. You see the 3 of them running right at the top there. And they have yet to catch the 78 there of Sarah Oliver, but Paul Bajanic got a mirror full of the 27 of Ronnie Outlaw. Looks like he may be doing a little defensive driving, trying to protect that inside line. That's been the bread and butter there for the 27. And oh boy, almost got into the back of the 3 there. Major battle going on here. Where is Sarah Oliver? You can see her there in the foreground, that black car. And these guys are nose to tail. Ron Walters, he's right there with them. For a minute, I thought he was going to get left behind there, but for the moment anyway, I think Paul Bajanic might be holding up the 27, and that's allowed the 99 to stay close to this group. And all the while, all 3 of them are catching that 78 of Sarah Oliver. So that'll be interesting when they get to the 78 there. She's several laps down, but as you can see, they're coming in a hurry there. She's actually doing pretty good to stay ahead of the lead trio. as we're now getting ready to start lap 51. We had a couple of cautions at the start, but my goodness, this race is really flying by now. Got a good green flag running here. Walter's starting to drop back just a little bit. And boy, look at Paul Bajanic getting ever closer to that 78. And here we go. And
Caution.
so we got
Yellow
a
flag.
caution. Oh, okay. So Paul Bajanic's got to get turned around. He's got to wait for the rest of the field to go by. The track is so narrow. He has to go. I think he'll still be on the lead lap, but he just has to do a 3-point turn. Oh, boy. Almost got taken out by the 78. And he better hurry up. He's going to lose a lap. And I think he is going to lose a lap. And let's see. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened here. And so here they are. I wanted to see what was going to happen with them and the 78 there, Sarah Oliver. But looks like Outlaw, while we're looking at the replay, Ronnie Outlaw, he is on pit road. And they were going through the
y'all
turn
watch
there.
the flames come out of the side of the car, him coming out of the
Bajanic might have
corner.
got loose because
No way in hell I
might
could
have
have
been getting
checked
little,
up.
Loose
No way.
there. And he got a little.
It's clearly his fault.
Punt there from
Now
the
listen to
27.
Uncle Tom try
and
to
that's
blame
what
it on
got him
me,
going around.
saying I had no choice.
And you know what? We're going to go back and take another look at it from a different angle. And let's see. Let's go here. And we'll just look at it in real time. And he just came up there. Well, he was struggling. So that, I'm not going to say it was intentional, but you can see if that 3 car wasn't something that wasn't right there, because he just didn't. He could have checked up on that. Just got right into the 3. Ronnie Outlaw in the 8th spot. Ashton Rice on pit road. So Ron Walters right now in the lead position, almost 1.5 seconds ahead of Matt Holden, which is kind of odd, being as how strong they were on those restarts. Good grief, that's strange. Oliver Stevens 4th, Clay Rice in that 5th position. There's Bunkowski, which saw come into the picture there. He's in the 9th position, showing. Bunkowski is 6 laps down, right there behind him. And oh my goodness! He lost. So we got a caution there, having some problems. And oh my goodness! Okay, well that's not good there.
And at the end, I get the 2 that needed to be got.
And you got Bunkowski on his lid as well.
Virginia Iracing League is a rigged league. Stay away from it. Trust me. I will forever be a champion, no matter what. I know I won that championship, and nothing will ever change that. For all, thank you for watching, and God bless.